Have you ever scrolled through the internet and stumbled upon those tired, ugly stereotypes about Filipino women? The ones that call them unattractive or unremarkable. It's a narrative that's not just wrong, it's lazy, born from a colonial mindset that ignores the incredible diversity of Southeast Asian beauty. It dismisses the sun-kissed skin, the resilient stories held in almond-shaped eyes, and the smiles that can light up entire archipelagos. But for decades, Filipinas have been offering the most dazzling rebuttal, not with words, but with crowns. On the world's biggest stages, they haven't just competed, they've dominated, turning prejudice into stunned silence and shattering stereotypes with every victory. Let's talk about the big one. Miss Universe. The Philippines has an incredible record here, 4 crowns, a feat most countries can only dream of. It all started back in 1969 with the iconic Gloria Diaz. At just 19 years old, her wit and effortless grace made her the first Asian to win the title. Her victory was more than a win. It was a symbol of hope, proving that Filipina beauty belonged on the global stage. Just 4 years later, in 1973, it was Margie Moran's turn. Her ethereal presence and advocacy for peace captured the crown in Athens. She later used her influence to empower underprivileged youth, showing the world that these queens have depth far beyond their dazzle. Then, the 21st century brought a new wave of Filipina power. Remember 2015? The whole world held its breath as Pia Wurtzbach stood on that Las Vegas stage. Her powerful answer on HIV awareness, to be confidently beautiful with a heart, sealed her destiny. She wasn't just a beauty queen. She was an advocate, reminding everyone that Filipina intelligence shines just as brightly as their beauty. And who could forget 2018? Katrina Gray and her legendary lava walk literally set the internet on fire. But it was her genuine passion for helping children and protecting the environment that truly won hearts. She didn't just win a crown, she humanized it, sparking conversations about empathy and action. These 4 women, Gloria, Margie, Pia, and Katrina, are not exceptions. They are shining examples of a powerful rule. Each victory was a powerful statement, etching Filipina grace, intellect, and spirit into history. But the pageant prowess doesn't stop with Miss Universe. Let's look at Miss World, the pageant that champions beauty with a purpose. In 2013, the Philippines celebrated a monumental win when Megan Young claimed the coveted blue crown. A talented actress and filmmaker, Megan brought her artistic flair and a passionate advocacy for mental health to the forefront. Her victory was historic, making her the nation's first ever Miss World. And get this, her win happened in the very same year that Biro Santiago was crowned Miss International, marking an unforgettable double victory for the Philippines. It was a 1-2 punch that knocked out any lingering doubts about the country's place at the top. Megan's profound grace inspired a new generation to see their own worth reflected in her poised and powerful presence. The story of success continues with Miss International, where the Philippines has an incredible 5 crowns. This legacy of excellence began way back in 1964 with Gemma Cruz, a writer and historian who became the first Asian to win the title, proving that intellect is a key part of Filipina allure. She was followed by the classically beautiful Aurora Pijuan in 1970 and the sassy, confident Melanie Marquez in 1979. In more recent years, Precious Lara Quigaman in 2005 and B. Rose Santiago in 2013 continued the tradition, using their platforms to advocate for education and disaster relief. Each of these women brought their unique strengths, creating a symphony of success that harmonized Filipina resilience with global acclaim. Their wins weren't just isolated moments. They were part of a continuous legacy of triumph. Even in Miss Earth, the pageant for eco-warriors Filipinas have made their mark with 2 major titles. Carla Henry became the first ever Filipina and Asian to win in 2008, using her crown to champion marine conservation. Then, in 2014, Jamie Harrell followed in her footsteps. Her passion for biodiversity and sustainable tourism earning her the elemental crown. Together, they transformed any stereotype of fragility into one of fierce, intelligent guardianship of our planet. They proved that their charisma and intellect are as vital and powerful as the very causes they fight for. These victories showcase a different but equally important facet of Filipina's strength: a deep connection to the earth and a commitment to protecting it. So, What do all these crowns and sashes really mean? They are far more than just pageant hardware. They are symbols of a nationwide cultural pride that you can feel from the bustling cities to the quietest provinces. When a Filipina wins, fiestas adopt murals are painted on walls, and young girls play with tiaras made of bottle caps, dreaming bigger than ever before. These queens have woven a narrative that is so much richer and more powerful than any hateful comment or lazy stereotype. They represent the multifaceted beauty of the Philippines, the quiet strength of a woman from a fishing village, the sharp wit of a city scholar, and the unapologetic glow of Filipinas making their mark all over the world. So, the next time you hear someone trying to diminish Filipino women, just remember the legacy. Remember Gloria's fire, Marjay's serenity, Pia's vulnerability, Katrina's energy, Magan's purpose, and the dozens of other women who have stood on the world stage with grace and intelligence. The detractors can whisper from the sidelines, but the crowns, they huah. Each victory is a radiant reminder that underestimation is a weakness. Filipino women don't just wear beauty, they wield it. And with every dazzling step, they are crowning their own revolution. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this celebration of Filipina's strength and beauty, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. See you next time.